Well, so April 22nd is going to be 55 years since the first Earth Day. And I'm certainly old enough to remember the first Earth Day. And what I remember best is that it was an amazing outpouring from so many different parts of society. And it didn't matter where you lived, and there were so many issues. I mean, and there were so many environmental problems at the time, from water pollution to pesticides and insecticides to air pollution. But everybody came together to one of the biggest grassroots nationwide rallies, I think, in American history. And over the years, certainly we all always participate or honor Earth Day, but I think this year, probably especially, that we need to focus a little more. I think, and now more than ever, we need to get our heads out of the sand, sort of speak. It's not, we're not able anymore. We don't have the luxury anymore to ignore many of the issues that we're faced with. You know, Earth Day, at least back then, it didn't matter whether you were Republican, Democrat, whatever you were. People wanted to do something right for the environment. And look, clean air, clean water is something that's a right, not a privilege. So we should demand that. We should never go backwards. And as endangered species, and so that's what really the first Earth Day did. It spurred legislation, the Clean Water Act, the Clean Air Act, the Endangered Species Act, all these great things that we could take for granted now. We were just sitting here a minute ago and had an eagle go over. And that's something you couldn't have saw in the first Earth Day. That was not even dreamed of. But we can do that now because good people back then joined together to do the right thing. So I think we need to organize more. We need to make sure that all our elected officials know how we feel, that we demand a better environment and a clean environment. And look, it's really a grassroots. None of this could have taken place or will take place unless we, the people, get together and demand it and show our support for it. You know, we can't just ignore it anymore. We can't just go about our business, driving to work, driving to school, and expect somebody else to have to take care of the environment for us. And look, the environmental movement. You know, there's no magical leader out there that I could find, or that anybody else could find. It's really the environmental movement is still a strong grassroots movement. And whether it's a garden club in your local town creating a pollinator garden, whether it's somebody, a scout putting up birdhouses, whether it's somebody planting native trees, these folks are out there working hard every day to protect the environment. So you need to join with them. You need to get outside. You need to just make the environment a priority. You know, I'm listening to, we're having a governor's race, and I'm listening to all the candidates, and I'm telling you that I don't hear one making the environment a priority. But you know, politicians do what we want them to, we demand them to, and do what they think that we want them to do. So we need to have louder voices. We need to speak up more and tell them how important the environment is. I don't want a future for my grandkids where they can't come out and see a monarch butterfly or can no longer see eagles, because these things can disappear very easily. We've lost over 3 billion birds since 1970. So in that regard, we're going backwards. And we need to stop that and halt it and turn it back the other way. But we can only do that with everybody's help, with everybody joining together. And again, it doesn't matter, what political persuasion or red, blue, wherever you call yourself. We need everybody. And environment is something that we all, rich, poor, doesn't matter. We all need the environment to survive, because it's not only about the birds and butterflies and bees, it's about us too. So this Earth Day, go tell your elected officials how you feel. Come out and enjoy nature, because you got to get outside. You can't care about nature if you're not connected to it. So come out on a walk, go visit a garden, go plant a tree. Make this Earth Day a real day. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Get outside and enjoy the environment and stand up for it. It's yours. Thanks.